Hey friend, I've got really good news for you. You don't have to start over. You shouldn't start over. You're probably starving your starter. So I know everybody hears this advice of discard half and then feed it. If you do that and you're only feeding the same amount each time, what happens is you wind up starving your starter, because if you discard half, like let's say you have 50 grams and then you feed it 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water, you have 150 grams of material. When you discard half the next time, you're going to get out roughly 75 grams, and then you're going to feed it back 50 and 50, and that's just not enough food to keep it going. That explains why she's struggling. That explains why she's not growing. She doesn't have enough food. So I run a sourdough or host a sourdough chat on a pretty popular homesteading group on Facebook. So here's my starter, and when I discard this gal, I always discard down to a set amount. If you have one of these measure quart jars, you can just dump out to like this line, or you can measure it out. If you measure out with cups, you're going to want to make sure that your flour amount is twice as much as your starter, because it just weighs less. I always recommend people do grams for that reason. So if you start with 50 grams of flour, 50 grams of starter, and 50 grams of water, you'll be in good shape. So all this counts is if you had an established starter. Now, if she gave you a starter that she started 4 or 5 days ago, now you're having problems. That's because it's not established. That's a completely different set of advice. If that is the case, let me know and I'll make you a different video, because my advice is not completely different, but definitely different, because you're just in a different stage of the sourdough process, if that is the case. But I hope people troubleshoot these all day long. So help me, give me a little more information and I will help you.